Hey guys, I am outside today by my very dirty door. I didn't actually get a video made last week, so I was going to go ahead and maybe make two this week. Go ahead and make one now. um, but last week sucked. It was a very hard week. I messed up my knee at the beginning of the week and wasn't able to walk correctly for the for the full 7 days. Today's the first day that I've actually been able to walk okay. So my health was bad, my mental health wasn't great, there was stuff going on with a lot of people that I loved, and it was just a bad week. So I didn't get a video made. But you don't know. As a person, I have struggled a lot with health throughout my life. I have chronic conditions and pretty sure I'm hypermobile. Sorry, the cat is meowing. And that's led to a lot of joint issues that have been debilitating, genuinely, and things that I have not been able to figure out how to fix. So it has been a journey with health things, and anytime health things act up even this much, I have a tendency to catastrophize really bad, because I've had situations where health things started out being this big and ended up being 6 months of not being able to walk. So my knee is getting better and I'm fine, and I tried to keep that perspective throughout the entirety of the week. I didn't really, but I worked on it. Some of the things that I feel like let me restart that. In spite of the fact that I was just basically down and out for all of last week, I feel like I still learned a lot. I think repetition of having the negative health things happen and having me decide that it's not fully world ending. Even if I didn't do that well, I did it better than I have, and that's a really big win for me. I feel like also there's been a shift in the last week specifically of learning to really trust myself better that I haven't ever had before. I don't think there's been some shifts this week that I have not ever experienced before in my entire life, and that's really huge, and those are big things. I think I feel very frustrated with how little got done physically last week. I didn't get work done, I didn't get my video made, I didn't get creative things done. My house is a wreck. But I think I'm learning to, my big mantra for the year is, like sedimentary rock, we will create our own good days through small, consistent movement. And trying to remember that small, consistent movement doesn't go in the negative. I have focused so much in my life on hard-hitting points in my life, or having a point where I hit things hard and I get a lot done, and because I'm so behind. And starting this week, acknowledging that I'm not gonna get the house clean today. I got my allotted small amount of work done. I had important conversations with friends, and that took up time that I'm not going to get back in other areas. And I think I'm learning to I wrote it down, just a second. I'm learning to be gracious and understanding of life's movements, that it doesn't look how I want it to look. And it can still be good and beautiful. But only when I don't give up. it can still be beautiful even when I do give up. But in building something, I have to go back to those small movements every day and not try to create new huge ones because I missed. Because that's not how life functions with mental health issues and chronic disability. So, I don't know, I kind of want to take this topic and turn it into a bigger or more polished video at some point. But for today, this is what it is. And I think I've learned some really important lessons over the last 2 weeks and grown a lot as a person. So there's also some mysterious music going on, as well as the cat crying, because I won't let her out of her cage yet. I didn't want her to crawl over me in the video. So anyway, I hope you guys had a good last week. I hope it was better than mine. And I hope that you guys have a good upcoming week, and that you also are learning to be gracious and understanding of your life's movements. Thanks, guys. Bye.